Roger Conrad, and welcome to the New World. First, I want to thank you for subscribing to this new service, which I think you'll find to be very innovative and a new way of looking at what I think is one of the biggest trends going forward. Certainly one of the largest investment trends, if not the largest, in the history of the world. The literal reconstructing of the planet to the needs and wants of the next century. And it's a tremendous project. There's a lot of money involved, a lot of spending, and that means a lot of investment opportunity. And the purpose of this video is to walk you through some of the features of the product so you can get an idea of how to use it most effectively. I guess the first thing that will catch your eye when you visit the website will be the viewpoint section. That's a section I'll be writing, and it'll be basically tying together the features of the product, giving something of an overview of what's going on, where we see things going, what our direction is. This is a long-term strategy that we're following. We're basically after wealth creation. We won't be adverse to taking profits when they appear, or to, on the other hand, dodging or getting out of things that aren't working out. But the fundamental purpose of this product is to take advantage, again, of this very long-term investment trend, this very high-potential trend that's going to be with us for decades to come. So the viewpoint section, again, will lay out some of these broader themes and direct you on where to go. I have 4 other editors that I brought in with me on this project, and they each have an area of expertise in an area which will be absolutely essential to remaking this new world. In addition to myself, I bring infrastructure, utilities, communications, essential services, basically. That's what I've been doing for the last 20 years or so. I bring Elliot Gue, who's an expert on energy. We'll be talking quite a bit about alternative energy, and also something that a lot of people don't know about, and that is that the energy industry is one of the most technologically advanced on the planet, if not the most technologically advanced on the planet. Greg Early will be sharing his views on nanotech, as well as a number of other major technological innovations. Nanotech is particularly interesting because it really has implications throughout all different types of areas, ranging from the medical field to energy to defense. So there'll be a lot of things covered there on a very wide range of issues. Yanis Mastros brings his expertise from Asia and the developing world. This is where a lot of the growth is going to be driven from. Obviously, the U.S. and the developed world have a lot of investing to do, but the developing world has even more. So we'll be looking at a number of huge projects there. He's going to be keeping his eye on those. And then the 4th editor is David Dittman, and of course one of the major issues in terms of making money out of this new investment boom is going to be the ability to navigate governments, to navigate regulation. A lot of the spending comes from governments. A lot of the countries where the spending is going to be done have very powerful governments who don't necessarily have a laissez-faire attitude towards the economy. We're going to be very flexible, we're going to be very nimble, and we're going to look for opportunities wherever they appear. And again, that means getting a read on what the regulatory situation is in very many areas, what some of the bigger trends are. We're looking at trade and so forth. So this is a tremendously important area that he'll be covering. Each of the editors will have a column which will appear on a weekly basis. Each one of them is going to write something every week. They will all be available on the website, as well as all back articles that they've written, and they're going to write about their area of expertise. Now, the centering element of all this is our model portfolio, and we'll be working on that. We'll have basically three groups of companies. The red, white, and blue, we call it. Those are companies in the U.S. Now, U.S. has been, a lot of people run it down. We're considered a developed economy, a slow growth economy, but U.S. companies continue to be really the vanguard of change around the world in terms of technology, in terms of taking technology and adapting it to new processes, in terms of investing around the world. This country has been a trade country for really since the founding, 4 centuries ago. So now coming up on 5, I guess. So we're going to focus very heavily on those types of companies, and again, you can buy them, most of the ones that we recommend, on the New York Stock Exchange, so no complications there. Second group of companies we're going to be looking at are what we call the Beyond Our Borders companies. And these are global companies that are basically doing the same thing that the U.S. companies we're covering are. Basically going around the world taking advantage of this huge investment opportunity. Now, the world of today, in many ways, if you look back, it's a lot what the guys back in the 1950s wanted the world to look like. Back in the days when the U.S. was battling two major communist powers around the world, a lot of people doubted the future of free enterprise, doubted the future of trade, doubted the future of innovation. That's the world we have today, and these companies are a testament to that, and also, more importantly, to the fact that you can make money investing in large foreign companies that, again, are assuming the same role as the U.S. companies. Now, the third group of companies that we're going to be looking at are what we call cutting-edge technology, and technology is a huge part of what we see going forward. You know, one of my maxims is never confuse a winning technology with a winning company. There's a lot of great technologies that have been adopted by the world, and the pioneers of these technologies, or the original movers in these technologies, are nowhere to be found anymore. So this is a very important factor. We're looking at real companies that really have things going on, not just hype and pie in the sky. And again, this will be the kind of companies you'll find under that group. So the portfolio section will be updated. We're also going to have flash alerts that will be appearing in a separate section on the website. You'll see them under that name, and they'll be talking again about when there are developments with individual companies. Each of our editors will be sharing their expertise and sharing their viewpoints on the companies that they're following. So you know, we're not just going to recommend something and leave it there. Now, this website also has a number of other features. We'll have other editors writing for it when there are articles that are of use. We're also going to have, there's a blog feature where you'll be able to write in with your comments to things that we write, and I think you'll find that to be very, very useful going forward. So anyway, this is a brief indication of the website. We'll be coming at you with more features as this goes on, and in any case, welcome to the new world, and we look forward to a long and profitable relationship.